The community fridge is a shared space for everybody where we collect food surplus from the likes of supermarkets and restaurants, which otherwise would have gone to waste.
Community fridge is a facility that allows us to put a massive stop to food waste. We advertise the community fridge not so much as like a food bank. We are giving out free food. It's more to prevent food waste. So it all started with our CEO, Mark Roberts. He set up the relationship, first of all, with the Community Fridge program, which is run by the Co-op, which then led to him making contact with our local supermarkets here. Tesco, first of all, then Sainsbury's.
We actually got funding from the Department of Communities and the Halifax Foundation and IKEA and the National Lottery Fund as well. So they helped us set it up. I think it was about 10 grand initially.
We applied for some initial startup funding to help us, and that covered things like the shipping container that we bought, helped us to get sorted with our insurance, helped us to sort of get a wee bit of volunteer training. We went to visit a few other community fridges in Clockmills, so we went to visit them and had a chat about what they were doing, what kind of costs were involved for them.
At the moment we have regular arrangements with Tesco's on the Strand Road, so they supply us on a Monday night. And then on the Wednesday and the Friday is M&S and Crescent Link, as well as Tesco's and the Crescent Link on a Friday as well.
We've been really lucky that the shops that we use, the staff are so supportive, so they're the ones who really make the difference because they're invested in it as well. So it's really about starting a conversation with your local stores and seeing what they can do to help you.
We get donations as well. We actually had a large donation of cooking and eating apples, so straight from the trees on Saturday. People even cleaning out cupboards at the home, and they look and go, I'm never going to eat that, or I'm never going to use that. So they bring it up here and it'll always be used by somebody.
A lot of people might think that it's a food poverty project where it's not. Our ethos is solely food waste, so NIRN have been a really good support in getting that message out there to their members and their followers.
We were getting a lot of food donated to us, but with small numbers at the start, so we were left with a lot of food that wasn't being taken. Thankfully that's not so much a problem now because the word's got out there that the community fridge exists here at the Playtrail.
Any food wastage such as the vegetables that aren't taken by people, we put it into compost bins to help with our tree nursery over in the Nature Hub.
A local farmer, she comes about 3 times a week to collect maybe 5-6 bags of bread sometimes, and she feeds that to her pigs and her horses and her chickens. Nothing gets wasted, nothing goes to landfill, and that's the way we like to keep it. So we've put up some new signage recently which just reminds people that it is a community project. You know, a lot of people might take this home and go, no, I'm not going to eat all that, and then they throw it in the bin. So we are encouraging people to help us out and not promote food waste.
There's so much food being wasted, and there should be nobody starving in the world because there's always so much food.
It started in the shipping container, so it was quite small first of all, and we had a very small fridge in there with a one wee sort of counter space. We realised after a while that that was not going to be sustainable. We figured we needed these lovely drinks fridge so you could see in before you open, because obviously everyone knows opening a fridge constantly and closing it uses a lot of electricity. The more and more people that started to use the service, we needed much more space, so we eventually moved into our eco-based building about a year ago.
We're kind of centred in the middle of a housing estate where there's thousands of people living here, so it's great that people can come here rather than have to maybe go to a certain area in the town.
We got our food hygiene certificates before we did any of this, where we had to do an exam.
You'll need your insurance, so your public liability insurance, your product insurance and things like that there. You have to get your health and safety checks done. You have your fridge temperatures taken every day and you have it cleaned every day. Like running a restaurant almost, but you're not cooking.
What is avocado? I've never had it before.
It's really healthy fats, but it's really good if you mash it and put like sea salt and tomatoes.
Okay.
You put that over like toast.
You can come in, have a tea or coffee, sit down with a book, chill out, have the kids up, play with some toys.
when the community fridge started, we did get a sort of small base of regular users who now seem to be quite friendly and show up together, which is really nice to see.
We were really lucky in that we tied in with a funder called Hubbub very early. They were able to help us with a food hub grant, and that was around building a community around the fridge. So we were able to do additional activities that really got our fridge users to know each other, you know, to come in, maybe do family cooking lessons together, themed around reusing the food.
We teach people about the effects of food wastage. They did seed saving workshops. They had a money saving expert come in too and help people budget.
Oh wow. Oh wait, is there a limit to how much I should?
No, you can take as much as you like, as much as you need.
We want to make sure that people get their fair share. So we do state our opening times very clearly. There might be only one, you know, packet of really nice biscuits. There's plenty of them today. They'll go quite quickly, but we do encourage people not to come in and take all 16 packets.
For anyone starting a community fridge, I would say just go and speak to as many people as you can. Come and visit us at the Playtrail. You're more than welcome. We'd be happy to show you around and talk to you about our experience.
It went from being a Friday night pickup with a Saturday morning opening time to 4 days a week now we run the community fridge. You could live off the community fridge. You could stock up your fridge or freezer for a week and you could have your breakfast, lunch and dinner, you know, from all this stuff. So it's great.
Your environment, your economy and the social as well. It's helping everybody. It definitely does make you feel good that you're helping people.
You want to be sure that it's something your community needs, because the last thing you want is to end up with piles and piles of food and nowhere to home it. So that's really important, that you're always keeping food waste in your mind at every stage of the project. See who you can work with. We've been very fortunate in our community to link with other community organisations. Look around, speak to as many people as you can, visit other community fridges, and then just go for it.